Hi, my beautiful Geminis. Welcome back to Queen Cup Tarot. I am just shuffling up right now, getting ready to do your February 2019 readings. For those that are new, welcome. Please like, share, subscribe. For those that are not new and returning, thank you so much. Your support of the channel has been really amazing, truthfully. Oh, yes. So somebody please timestamp when I start this reading because I just have a quick announcement to make. So I started doing personal readings. I've been getting a lot of requests to do them, and I've been ignoring them up until now. So I'm no longer going to be ignoring them. I am going to do them. For those that have been with me from the very, very beginning, I did used to offer personal readings for free, which was crazy. I started the channel in June, and maybe by like August or mid-July, I had over 400 requests, and maybe got through 50. So felt really bad about all the people I missed, and then just said fuck it and just decided not to do it anymore and just do the videos. So now I have decided, after speaking with many tarot readers and spiritualists that do this here for a living, pay bills and all that with this, spoke to them about my moral hesitancies with, taking or charging money or making money doing this, because I've always been a little hustler and I've been making money and working for forever. So this was just more of a passion project, and it's now looking like it might be something that is lucrative. But more than that, I can't extend myself openly to people like that. I wasn't anticipating, getting that many people involved. So now I'm going to, I really thought about it because I really wasn't sure, and I do want to do the personal reading. So I am going to charge. I'm going to do personal readings. I am going to charge, but for every 5th reading I do, I'm going to offer a free reading. So hashtag need a reading if you're commenting or engaging in the comments and stuff. Make sure you hashtag that, because I'm really just going to pick somebody randomly. I'm going to write, "You've won, email me," and you'll get your reading, your free reading. And I'll do it just like I do everybody else's. You'll get the whole gambit, right? So I wanted to keep both of that because I don't want to only be accessible to people that can afford readings. That to me is crazy and defeats the purpose. If I'm going to do it, okay, I'm going to make some money. I'm going to charge people for my time, not my love, support, and messages, for my time. I'm going to charge for that. But I'm also going to still, offer those free readings and get in touch with some people that really need this and maybe not be able to afford it. So that's the update. So I think you guys can timestamp this at 3 minutes or 3:30, because I've been smudging and I'm really ready to get into you guys' reading. So thank you again. If you need a personal reading, please email me at queencuptarot@gmail.com. It's official. And if not to worry. I'm still going to do the generals monthlies. I am going to get through all 12 before I do any of these yearly live videos. So for those that are asking, just cool. Hold your kana, and I'll come out and do them when I'm ready, because I need to be getting through all of the monthlies before I start adding on to the list of, I'm going to do this and this. It's too much. So I'm dedicated. I'm going to get through them. I think I already posted maybe 5, and it's not even Feb yet. So I'm in good shape. So let's keep at it, guys. Spirit, thank you for connecting me with these beautiful people. Allow me to channel these messages from my Geminis for February 2019. The messages for their higher good surrounding their career, their love life, their personal ascension and development, the relationships that mean most to them in their lives, and how to, ascend those as well. Spirit, thank you for these messages. We're absolutely nothing without you. All right, my beautiful Geminis, let's see what's going on. Your overall energy for the month of February. Oh, and I know what that means. So shit. It might either be Sagittarius or Capricorn, possibly, I don't know, but they're the energy in the center of their reading was this, the angel of the past, judgment. So a decision being made, but a resurrection of something, the past sounding its horns to draw your attention. But this is your overall energy for your reading. Now, it fell out, so I feel like for some of you, the past might be coming out of nowhere. Literally just, you know, flying in, kind of like this lady and her fucking dolphins, just like literally out of nowhere with noise and the whole song, dance, spells, and you're just like, whoa, you know, from the dead. Something's going to resurrect from the dead, and I think it's going to come out of nowhere very, very quickly. You might not even see this coming. So that's interesting, Gemini. Let's see what's going on. Oh, wow. Things that you had no clue about the past are going to be coming to light now, aren't there? Oh, well, that's exciting. Wow, guys, this reading, for those that have no ties to their, I mean, I can't even say that because there's got to be a reason. Like, this is the Six of Cups. This is nostalgia. This is, you know, childhood memories, positive, you know, memories from the past, past life relationships, and so forth. So, and these are embedded in our spiritual DNA. Like, there are, you know, 6 is a very important number to human beings and our biological makeup, like within even a cell. So, you know, this relationship, this past relationship runs really deep. Now, again, with the angel of the past, and with the moon here, this could very well be reflective of, you know, this enlightenment or this surge of past energy coming around the full moon, which I don't know, I think it's like the 19th or something, I'm not sure, but I'm not an astrologer. You can pin that too, and you can comment that too. I'm not an astrologer. I'm a tarot reader. Like, okay. But yeah, there's a sense of it being a surprise, and I think that's why the card fell out. Well, it might not be a surprise. You've got the Page of Wands coming through. Those are ideas. So you might start instinctually feeling this energy, possibly. Also, this could be indicative of like early communications. So that's where you might be maybe knowing this past resurgence is coming. You might say, oh, this person sent a request to me or something like that, or, you know, some kind of small form of communication. Now, with the Redbird as well, I believe that this message from the past is relationship, only because with this Page of Wands, it's quite passionate. You know, this is the root chakra, you know, this is passion, this is deep-rooted passion, right? Maybe some of my Geminis didn't know that there is a connection from the past that actually bared this much passion, or any passion at all. Wow, then we have the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, with the Page of Wands, that's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and then with the moon, that's Pisces. A lot of people look at it as Cancer as well, but whatever, that's not super important. Speaking of Cancer, we've got the Queen of Cups here. So, you know, emotionally, this is going to be I see the full moon in February possibly being a really emotional time for a lot of my Geminis. It could even be surrounding your children. You know, with this Queen of Cups here and a Knight and a Page, this is a mother with an older son and a younger daughter, very quite literally. And there's maybe some things about your children's past that you're finding out. That might cause a lot of emotion. There might be some things about your child's own upbringing. Yes, you raise your children, you did a great job, but you were not with them all the time, so they've had their own experience, and there are some things with the Moon card and the Angel of Dreams. There are some things that are going to be coming to light about your own children's past that is going to cause you to be really emotional. It might be something you looked away from for a while. You might not have been as emotionally attentive or available to your children due to your own needs, like your own responsibilities, like having to do everything. Make sure they stay alive and that they're fed and that they're clothed and that you have, you know, bills paid and all this, right? So, you know, be prepared around the full moon for maybe your children to either communicate to you, or, you know, you might see some behavior that prompts you to want to ask some questions about the past. Wow. And then I pulled the Strength card. You know, I'm feeling, wow. Ace of Pentacles. I'll show you guys your spread, as usual. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, guys, take a look. Oh, and for those that are new, I do smoke pot. It's not the nature of the channel, but, you know, feel free to smoke with me. If not, don't worry about it. Don't be alarmed. You hear me going. Okay. All right, so you got, like I said, you've got the Moon, Six of Cups, Page of Wands. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and Strength. Then you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Cups. And again, your overall energy being the Judgment, the Angel of the Past. So I'm ready to get into it, guys. Okay. So, I'll be honest. I feel like, and I don't know how serious it is. Like, I don't know what it is, but I do see that there's going to be some information. This is surrounding a mom, maybe possibly a single mom. I know this might be specific. There's lots of messages I'm getting. Let me just get this one out quick. Okay. I see a single mom with an older boy, 2 children. One's a son, one's a daughter. The son's older. And I see some information about your children's history, your children's past. Because in the traditional Rider-Waite, there's 2 kids, an older boy and a younger girl, just like that's showing up here. And this Queen of Cups being the mother energy, I believe this is for the feminine energy Aquarius, feminine energy Gemini that I'm speaking to right now, okay, is coming up in the reading so far as the Queen of Cups and the Angel of Courage, which is Leo energy. I think. No, that's the sun. Yeah, I think it's Leo. I think it's fire sign energy. Either way, it's like whatever it is that you find out or sense, there's a need to be strong. This mother has to look to strength with regards to her 2 children right now and what is coming to light about their past. And this queen, this feminine energy Gemini, wants to start over and wants to start over alone. And in order to do that, there's a need to walk away. That's the last card that comes up in your reading. And it doesn't necessarily mean walk away from now. It might be the angel of the past is bringing you all the way to the past because that angel knew that you were stuck here somehow. And what you're really departing from and walking away from is that part of the past that you've been stuck in. And it looks like your children were stuck there too. Okay. All right. That's a very specific message, obviously, for a single mother with 2 kids, a boy and a girl. Like, I mean, whatever, take what resonates. But regardless, I am seeing that, you know, for most of or a lot of my Geminis that, you know, there is a sense of revisiting the past, which I believe, like I said, I think it's either Capricorn or Sagittarius's video who's very similar about the past. Could be Taurus, I don't remember. But anyway, I'm really bad with that. There was a certain level of passion that was experienced in the past, or success or stability, that I think this Queen of Cups that you're showing up, Gemini, as is wanting, is reflecting on, and is trying to be strong. I see a lot of my Geminis wanting a new beginning. Wanting a new beginning that they know it's like a new start because they want to do it all over, because if they were to do it all over, they would do it better. They would do it, because a lot of my Geminis feel like, well, I'm in a better place now. I'm more stable. I've come farther. So I would like a certain experience from the past to come back. But what a lot of you don't know is that there's a lot of information about that past experience that you didn't see back then. So be kind of careful about wanting to recreate something from the past that you think that you lost when it might have been something God took from you because it really didn't serve any purpose. Okay? And I do see this new beginning formulating somehow. You've got the Ace of Pentacles right beside the Nine of Pentacles, but then it's like walk away. So it's like in order to get a new beginning, there's a need to depart. And I'm feeling, because this is past energy so hardcore, it's walking away from a part of your past, Gemini, that you've been stuck. Some of you have been stuck in the past, and it's only because you're not putting into consideration all the things you didn't know about said event, said person, or so forth. Like you're basing your attachment to the past off of like faulty information or incomplete information. Some of you might be idolizing or fantasizing about the past when really that's not how that shit happened. Like, you know, enough time might have passed that you've been stuck there that now you're not realizing that it actually wasn't that great or it wasn't that fruitful. And then, you know, coming to that realization that it wasn't, and knowing you need to be strong in pursuit of a new beginning. Some of you know exactly what I'm saying and are like, okay, I'm done hearing this because I'm ready for my new beginning. But what happens is you think you're ready, and you are to a certain degree because the universe brings you that new beginning, but you still have to walk away from something, and that new beginning is going to bring it to you. If this new beginning is truly new, something you manifest from the healthy place you've now worked so hard to be in, then you're gonna have to walk away from any dead old part of you. That person is gonna force you just naturally. It's gonna be strange to them. They're not stuck there with you, and they're not trying to be, so you're gonna be forced to walk away from the old version of how you think your life played out. Some of you are not looking at your past clearly. Some of you are not looking at it clearly. I like coffee like splash up my nostrils. That's really horrible. Sorry. I'm gonna drink some more. I love me some coffee and enjoy it. Anyway. So yeah. Some of you might be, and what I say is, and I'm not trying to be mean, it's just like sometimes emotions, certain things have us reflect on certain experiences, but they're not, like, if you were to see it from the outside, you'd be like, holy shit, that's very different than what I felt or what I saw happen. And the angel of the past might be bringing you back there in order to get it right and see it correctly from the clear, mature mindset you're in now, in order to not be stuck there anymore. You know, in order for you to move forward. And there's a page, a knight, and a king. So for a lot of you, I think that is Gemini's succession. You know, you go from this passionate young child to, you know, getting rocked by life and realizing that you need to, you know, build roots, plant roots, and slow down and be stable. And then you turn into the queen and you gain compassion and emotional stability through all of your trials and tribulations. And then boom, you become a true depiction of strength in human form. So, you know, and then new beginnings start happening, and there is a sense of being alone here. So I am getting like a single mother, a single father, you know, a single person. Not to say that you're not with somebody casually, but this is like in one's deeper self, somebody who's alone and working on abundance by themselves, and this new opportunity giving them the 10, that's somebody. You know, a lot of my Geminis are looking for somebody to complete the abundance that they already have. You know, a lot of my Geminis are like, well, I feel like I've worked on myself emotionally, and I have the emotional capacity to be in a better relationship. And maybe the last couple of months really put you through the ringer with regards to past feelings and emotions, and, you know, getting past them and coming out of them in order to better understand how far you've come. Like I said, if you knew that you weren't looking at the past right, you went back there, you got the more genuine picture of it, you're standing in your truth, you're moving forward. You know, you're not gonna this new opportunity isn't gonna rock you. You're gonna be better prepared for it. But if you haven't, like if you're still looking at your past or the victim mentality, if some of you still perpetuate, you know, poverty consciousness when you're not really poor, or, you know, being not looking at things correctly surrounding your past experiences. Like if somebody, you're talking about a situation from 20 years ago and you bump into somebody that was there 20 years ago and you say your part, they're going to be like, that's not how it happened, fam. And you're going to be like, what? Yeah, I did. And you're like, no, let me bring John. John, da-da-da-da-da. He's, no, that didn't happen like that. And you're going to be like, really? I see that for some of my Geminis. So you don't necessarily need somebody to bring this to light to you. A lot of you can take time. By nature, by water, or even with children or animals. You'll get a lot of enlightenment and balance, and you'll get the clarity you need. Let's get some clarification. Talk about clarity here. Thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful reading for my Geminis for February 2019. Everybody, I read through all the readings. They're for people that are going through ascension, which makes sense because I'm going through my own ascension. So it would make sense that those are the people that the collective that Spirit wants me to attract and speak to. You know, it doesn't matter where you are within your ascension process. It's just, you know, in that process. Not everybody is in the process. Some people are running and avoiding that process like the fucking plague. Some people are merely coasting through it. Others are really digging deep. Consciously. Want conscious awareness. You know, they're studying their own ascension like it's school. Like it's school. Okay? Like it's school. So I've been reading for people like that, because that's where I'm at. I'm ascending. It's so brutally painful, man. I'm like 120, not even like 120 pounds soaking wet. Like, it's really even physically drained the shit out of me. I don't want, like, it's affected my eating, my sleeping, like, but it is getting better. It was worse a couple months ago. It's just getting better. Anyways, guys, you guys are clearly going through an ascension of your own, but yours, I think, for who I'm reading for, you're at a certain stage that really focuses on the past, but what you do not know about it. I think some of my Geminis have been reciting parts of the past incorrectly and now actually believe those things to be true. And it's not like I'm saying, oh, you're lying to yourself. It's just that there's sometimes, especially things that happened a long time ago, sometimes we don't reflect the narrative changes sometimes, or he varies here or there, or exaggerates here or there. But then the problem is we actually believe it. We might end up re-traumatizing ourselves or holding ourselves back from not properly remembering the past. And the angel of the past is sounding that horn, telling you, no, you got it wrong. You need to go back with your clear vision and your clear eyes now, at the maturity you're at now, with the strength you have now, and you need to go back there and tell me what you really see. Tell me what you really see, and tell me why you felt that way then and why it doesn't feel that way anymore. So, Spirit, can we please clarify this mood, this Six of Cups, and this Page of Wands? We've got the Ace of Cups. Some of you Some of you are saying that you never, some of you are reflecting negatively on a relationship, and you're victimizing yourself and making yourself believe there was never any love there, and that's not true. Just because a relationship didn't work out doesn't mean that person didn't love you. You're victimizing yourself again. You're making it worse than it is. It's already bad enough the shit didn't work. You don't need to make it worse by telling yourself you never had no love with that person. They never loved me. It doesn't look like that's the case. Look, it doesn't look like that's the case. They loved you, they just were not informed. Okay? They loved you, they were just not informed. It's a chain candle. Anyway. And that's what that cup, that spilled cup, is you whipping yours on the ground saying, no, you didn't love me. You were this. And this gets even worse and worse and worse as the stories, as you repeat the stories to people, this gets worse and worse. This monster gets worse and worse. And the pain gets worse and worse. And it's like, it's not the case. Just because somebody's not suited for you, just because it didn't work out, doesn't mean that there wasn't love experience there. Okay? It was love lost, but it's like, is it really ever lost? Or was it shared, enjoyed? And we move on. People are so possessive. They don't know how to just enjoy somebody. They got to have them. It's got to be my way or it was nothing. It doesn't work like that, man. And if it does, it's a lonely place for you. Misery loves company, but a lot of people don't want to be friends with misery anymore. And then we've got the King of Cups in reverse. So there's a beautiful divine pair. You know, for some of you, you might be at a stage where you're ready to express yourself more emotionally. And as you embark and metamorphose into this more stronger, emotionally balanced version of yourself, you realize your partner is not there with you. Your partner is not to say not emotionally mature. It's just that they're not as open. They're not as comfortable with expressing their emotions. They can also be a bit emotionally manipulative. Now, only somebody who has deep emotion can truly manipulate somebody emotionally. So this is somebody who's hurt, a grown-ass man who has a lot of emotional depth, but is in not the greatest place. Now, what's ironic is that even though this king is not informed, his depth of emotion taught this queen, helped teach this queen and helped teach this feminine energy to mature emotionally. The problem is this feminine energy is informed and this masculine energy isn't. And that's not good. You want them both informed. So some of you might be, needing to communicate why this lack of emotion hurts. It might be triggering things from the past. You're letting your partner know. You might be seeing. So some of you might be expressing straight up that there's a lack of passion. So I do have, there's a quick message here. Some of you haven't expressed that you feel a lack of passion in your relationship and you want it the way it was when you first started. With the Six of Cups and the Page of Wands. And then with the Ace of Wands, it's like some of you aren't having sex with your partner. And it's bothering you and it's causing you to reflect on the times when it was better sexually. You guys were having more sex. You guys were connecting passionately more. And then now you're reflecting on it and being like, why is this not happening now? Like, what's the problem now? Why is there lack of passion? And it might be because your partner has something to express to you that they're holding back. Your partner might be experiencing some emotional anxiety because there's something they want to express but they can't. And then it's coming across as lack of passion, lack of love, and the spark's gone. Sometimes men, when they're under a lot of emotional stress, they struggle to get it up, literally. They struggle to get it up. So there's a need to communicate emotions with the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups, there's a need to communicate emotions. And then we have another Knight and a Page. So there's a lot of communication of passion. Yes, there's this practical side, but I really see a lot of my Geminis having a lot of faith in that area because of seeds that were already sown, and that the emotional, maybe romantic, or the relationships in your life, whether it would be with children, a partner, a parent, is what's prominent right now. I also see this as the grandmother or grandfather card as well, grandparent. You know, being strong. They're strong. You know, you might have 3 children. One of your children is wild as fuck, but the only person they listen to is their granny. Their granny comes in and tells them to sit down and eat their plate of food and be quiet and watch Mari with them for an hour. They're not doing anything, but doing what they're, you know. There's some real hard gangsters where you see them in front of their grandma, you say, "Oh, you a gangster, eh?" Anyway, so yeah, I need to communicate that there's a lack of passion. There's a male energy here that needs to express why they're feeling this way, and I'm not sure why. You know, they might be touched by this angel of the past as well and reflecting on the past, but maybe not so positively. Yeah, and we've got the Page of Wands again. This time it's in reverse. You know, so you're looking, I see some of my Geminis are looking for the passion, and then their partner is pulling back the passion. But I don't feel it's because, I don't feel it's because of a lack of love more than it is bad timing. It's like these 2 people are divine counterparts. It's just not the greatest time, because somebody walks away in the end, but it walks away due to a new beginning. Oh, and then we have the Judgment card twice upright. So some of you, it could be some of you walk away to pursue another relationship from the past. Like, there's so many ways to look at it, dudes. Then there's, you know, it's like what I got from the very beginning of the read. Your past is gonna like rise up from the dead, and they're people. They're people. So I don't know if this is walking away from the people who rise from the dead. It's like walking away again, knowing I'm better off. Saying I want a really true new beginning. This is not a new beginning. This is not a new beginning. Some of my Gemini are going to be saying, when somebody from the past comes back, looking up to heavens and saying, this wasn't the new beginning I asked for. I asked for a new start, and this ain't it. And God's like, good. I'm happy we're on the same page. God and Spirit be telling me all kinds of crazy shit, right? Not crazy shit. I mean, no disrespect, Spirit. But yeah. Spirit, can I get clarification on this Ace of Pentacles here? Oh, wow. So, oh, wow. Some of you find out, some of you had positive memories about someone from the past, and then you were kind of glamorizing that and fantasizing that and really like glorifying that, and then the past shows you the ugly truth about it. And then you realize, the minute you realize that this wasn't what you thought it was, you bye. That's where this comes into play, the Nine of Pentacles, that dolo, abundant energy. It's like, no. There's definitely something you don't know, and what I think you don't know is going to end up coming in this cup. That's a communications about something emotionally surrounding the past that you didn't know. And how that makes you feel, I don't know. I think you're going to be confused. You're going to be passionate. You're not going to be passionate. You're going to want to reconnect. You're not going to want to reconnect. You're going to be confused. And why I say confused, because there's the 6 of Cups and then the 8 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is missing. It's like that confusion happens and then you walk away. It's like you have choices to make when the Walking Dead knocks at your door. And you're going to have to think fast because, you know, I think you're going to be feeling a lot of things. I think you might even be, you're going to be feeling a lot of things. You're going to be feeling passionate. You're going to want to have sex. Maybe, you know, you might even be thinking about how to rebuild with this person again. And then the next day you're like, nope, 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 nope. There might be a sense of, I want to really pour my heart out to this person, but I'm holding back. And you're being asked to be strong. Because if you want a new beginning, it might require you to express yourself. I'm just saying, like, you can bring the horse to water, but you can't make it drink. That saying is like, it's so fucking true. And I know other tarot readers that use it, because it's like, even doing these readings, it's like, I can bring you to the water, but I can't make you drink that. Not like, I can't make you believe what the fuck I'm telling you. Like, you take it or you leave it. You get me? So yeah, you know, it looks pretty good. It's almost like, I see like ducking and dodging. It's like you're in this chariot and you're flying and you're dodging boulders. And these boulders are tests from the past. It's like, have you really healed though? That's what these tests are about. It's like, have you really let it go? Because like I said, some of you don't have an accurate view on the past. And then the universe is going to bring the past back up in order for you to get a clear depiction of what went down. Because emotionally there's a blockage, and I think that blockage is all to do with like a misconception of your own past that you have. Like, you think something went down a certain way, maybe it was worse than it actually is. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles again. So we have the Knight of Pentacles twice. So there's like, this might be like a slow knowing. It's like, it's almost like this lie that took a long time to tell yourself. And now the universe is coming back to like crack it and break it down and be like, no, this isn't how it went down. This is why you told yourself this way. It was to protect yourself from the truth. Maybe the truth you weren't ready to see at the time, but now you are, right? Because you're at Queen King status. You are at the level required to be able to handle this, understand it, process it, and move forward properly, not in no fake way, you know. And then lastly, Spirit, after, you know, Gemini comes to terms with some truths. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You're no longer going to be in victim mentality. You're no longer going to be isolating yourself and from the world and from the fourth and fifth, from the 5D. Like, this is what you get when you walk away. You get the stability, the comfort, the family, the friend. You get the picture that you've wanted. You know. You get it. But it's like, you could only get this in actual reality when you brought yourself down to reality. You don't create this beautiful picture when you're still perpetuating negative feelings from the past that might not even have just cause. And I don't want you to feel insulted when I'm telling you this. A lot of us sometimes misremember, especially if it's been a really, really long time ago. But some of you, it's deeper than this. This is like a blockage. Some of you didn't want to remember certain things from the past the way they were supposed to be remembered because it hurt too bad at the time. You're strong enough now. The angel of the past is judgment is going to bring that shit back to the surface for you to deal with as a grown-ass individual now. And that's going to allow you to move forward in a more confident, clear way. And then you look at your life and you say, oh shit, I'm actually a lot more like abundant, and like I'm actually moving forward a lot faster than I thought. Some of you are moving forward a lot faster than you think you are. you know, with the Chariot here. But I know it feels slow. You've got the Ace of Pentacles twice. You've got attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. It's like as you're moving, and I know it can be hard when you're moving at this speed with your, like, you know, the Chariot's like galloping forward. I know it can be, but it's important for you to, if somebody from the past comes back, enjoy just the fact that this person's alive coming from the past. Like, take time to just enjoy. If the past ever brings people back to you, regardless of how you feel, before you do or say anything, look at them and be like, it's good to know you're alive. It's a cold, cold world. For you, just be grateful. Thank you, Spirit, for keeping this person well. And then go about whatever it is you have to say. You know? Enjoy the moment fully. Every moment fully. For good or bad. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this person from the past, like I said, they wanted to communicate feelings that were, with the moon card here, they were not seen. They were in the dark. And when this person from the past, or when you go back and revisit the past, there's going to be a sense of getting to know each other all over again. Because like I said, I think some of my Geminis thought they knew somebody a lot better than they actually did. And then during the time away, you idolized them and created this image of them that actually didn't really exist. So the universe might be giving you an opportunity to actually get to know each other for who you really are. So that there can actually be a bond of friendship, whether created or severed. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. That's really important. Because again, we're in the past, right? This is a lot of this is a lot of karmic energy. A lot of my Geminis are going to be going through karmic purging, right? So if a lot of you know that the person that is most likely coming from the past is not somebody you will date, entertain, be with, and will most likely have to walk away from again, please stay optimistic about your love life after that happens. Know that this was a step in that direction. Please know that, you know, the reward for self-love is that person, like that divine partner. And if you have been stuck karmically to somebody from the past, all because you didn't get to know them enough, and now you've created a fantasy about them that isn't true, the universe will bring that person back to you to snap you out of that shit. And I don't know how you'll proceed. All I know is that regardless, you need to stay optimistic about your love life and know that love is deserveth to everyone. Everybody. And let's lastly pull from this hidden wisdom card. Beautiful reading, Geminis. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. You know, prepare for the past. It looks like, I think it's you and Cappies, or there's another sign out of the 7 I've done so far that have past related messages. Divine guidance and higher knowing. The Spirit Whisperer. Please. I've been getting this card a lot in readings, and I believe it's because the message I'm supposed to be giving people is that you have your own divine guidance and higher knowing. Be easy with these videos, eh? Be easy with these tarot readers. You have the exact same angels chirping in your ear as I do and the rest of us. Please know that, okay? Like, we're all one and the same. We all have the same gifts. It's just, do you want to use them or not? Or would you rather pay people to do it for you? It's like you might be seeing 333, that spirit trying to tell you that you already have certain knowledge inside you. You're being guided divinely to do stuff. Right? So, and then, beautiful. For wishing abundance, reaping what you sow. Reaping what you sow. I think that's for everybody, you know. And that abundance, if you've been planting those pure seeds, you're going to reap, man, and you're going to reap good. So, Geminis, this is your beautiful reading for February. I love you guys. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you want a personal reading, you can email me now at queencuptarot@gmail.com. If not, please just continue to engage the channel, you know, with your comments and your feedback, your positive, constructive criticism, and continue to let your inner angels live. And I'll see you guys either on the lives or in April. Okay, bye for now.